эдгээр мэрэгэн лекцүүдийн нэг болох Франц улсад 2015 оны 7 дугаар сарын 27-нд англи хэл дээр айлдсан хүүхдүүдтэй сүнслэг боловсрол эзэмшүүлэх нь лекцийг төлөвлөх усандаа баяртай байна.
不好也要好，不得好，不得好。You have translation?
No. Yes.
You sit together in a group, huh?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying to the Korean nun, I said, why don't you wear the nun's clothes? You don't have to, but you can. You know, it's more comfortable. Every day same color, you know, same style, and everybody see you. You know, they feel you're holy. Wow. Namo, 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 namo. Yeah, people, when they wear the nun's clothes, they feel more respected. And nobody respect me, but I don't look like a whole person. Hey, can you come a little nearer? Sit so already not too many people and sit so far. I feel fallen. Okay. Don't go over. Don't go overboard. Yeah, you do what you can. Yeah, do what you can. That guy, can he really manage the camera? You don't kneel like that. You get a pillow or something, okay?
It's okay.
Or a chair or something, because like that, after a while, you know, you can't walk no more. Then I have to carry you, and you're so fat. No, he's not, I'm just joking. What I mean, he should be more robust. Okay, yeah, so I told her she don't have to wear nun's clothes, but she can, if she wants to. It's more comfortable, easy, right? Every day you don't need to look which one I wear today. Today, I told you honestly, I have a pair of clothes, look like nun's clothes. You understand, all of you? Okay. If not, then stay awake later and ask somebody to translate, okay? I won't translate. I'm so tired already. I was not enough, and I call him and say, now or never, okay? Because I'm very sleepy already. You know, I'm very sleepy. You see my eyes are red. No. I didn't put any blush on it. No, it's not a decoration. It's not makeup. It's red. It's really red because I'm tired. Yeah. So, because I have a pair of nun's clothes too, you know. And I was wearing, I pick it out and I want to wear it. Just simple, quickly. And then they told me, no. I said, pourquoi? Pourquoi no? Perché no? Warum nicht? 为什么不行？当然不回来。真的叫我做这个。My God， 真这个的话，只有培养啊，听懂吗？哎，玩一玩大概啊，都一样，都是灰尘嘛啊。It's the same. Pink dirt, grey dirt, yellow dirt. You know, my skin. Yeah. I had read some. While I was on retreat, I had read some nice story, and I was thinking, oh, maybe you would like to hear that. Yeah, so I thought, wow, maybe I should go and read it to you. You, want me to. We don't mean to make fun of these people. I just joke with you, okay? You go out, if you see somebody has some trouble like that, stuttering, you don't do this, okay? We should be happy that we are, like perfect or beautiful, yeah, or young, or less trouble than other people that we saw, understand? So we should thank heaven for our luck. According to Buddhism, which I know is true, that is whether you are beautiful or ugly, rich or poor, is all the karma that you saw in the past life. And you could even continue to saw again in this lifetime. It's not like, okay, I just saw it in the past and I read it now. No, you can do it now and read it soon. Also, the Buddha said that. So don't ask me a guarantee, okay? He's gone, I just repeat it. but it's true also, you know. Even in the Bible says, seek you first the kingdom of God, and all the things shall be added unto you. I recently met a friend, very old friend, 30 years old, 30-something years old friend. I mean, long distance, long time no see. And he looked so old. I was shocked. I almost don't recognize him. If he didn't smile, I would think it's not this guy, it's somebody else. And then he and his wife work very hard. And they don't save much because they have 4 children. They're both doctors, you understand. And they have 4 children and they have to pay a lot for the lifestyle and for the children. But he's very diligent. At home he even plants his own vegetable. So he don't spend so much. Relax. I don't have to do this all the time. Relax. Otherwise, if you do this all night while I'm here, later you just don't know how to get it down, you know. Relax. Yeah? Relax. So I can relax a little bit. I feel already very weird wearing all this makeup and stuff already. Understand? Now make me feel more weirder than this. Because since I don't know how long since I've seen you last, I don't do this stuff. I don't do it. I just have several pair of clothes, maybe 3, 4 of them, all similar color, you know, dirt, cheaper, bought in Chinese shop or from the floor market outside on the street. Yeah, cheap Charlie. Cheap chala. Very simple, you know, easy to wash, and you don't have to iron, and you don't have to wash it separately or anything. You can throw it all in together with dog's towel and, you know, and your socks and whatever, and even slippers and, you know, those small little rug, yeah? And they spin a little while and then it's done. Yeah. Before, I just came from a place where we didn't have any electricity and water, so you can imagine what a cave person that sits in front of you right now transformed into a civilized, beautiful woman. Yeah, but if you saw me on the mountain, you probably don't know this is your master. What have you done with my master? Where is she? You understand? You probably have asked me like that. Yeah. This is okay. We can throw some color on life to make it look a little bit more cheerful. Yeah. Yeah. But when I'm alone, I was very cheerful by myself. Yeah. You don't feel bothered. You don't feel disturbed of any kind. You feel just so good. And then after I've seen some friends, you know, by the way, you know, passing by, swing by, have a look while I'm coming here. Oh, I can't believe it. Between both of them, they save about 10,000 euros, more or less, maybe a little more. But they have a house, of course, they have their own clinic, and a car, 2 cars, and 4 children. These are the earnings. Everything else is not much. Yes, because they're very proud. But the children are beautiful. When I look at them, look at the parent. How can this kind of parent make this kind of beautiful children? Especially they work so hard and so much responsibility. You know, when you work for yourself, it's of course it's free. You feel like you have no boss or anything. But to be your own boss is not fun. I know that. I know all this. You know, if you have your own business, it's really a nuisance. It's strong. A lot of responsibility. Yeah. You come early, you go late. You know, you cannot look at the watch and say, "Oh, okay, time to go." You thought, before you open your own business, you thought, wow, nice. I have my own business. I print my own visit cards, you know. I work for myself, you know. Nobody tell me what to do. I say, what a freedom. Until you really go into your job, and then you begin to know what a trouble it is, you know, to be on your own. Because no one is there to blame, no one is there to help you, just you and your very self. But of course, you know, people, they have choices, no? They like it that way. But it took really a toll on me, you know, I can see. I forgot diplomacy. I forgot, because I was so shocked. I know I look at myself every day and I know how old I look, but when I look at him, I was so shocked. I didn't expect, you know. He was very robust and handsome and you know, it's different. And later I apologized. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say you're too old. I was so shocked, and I was thinking, I wanted to say, what has life done to you? Okay. Yeah, and that's what I mean is, what did I mean? What is it for? Seek you first the kingdom of God, and all the things shall be added unto you. I worked for 30-something years already, and I didn't save much. And suppose if something happened to them, what would happen to the children, you know? Still the youngest is still only 15, and they already 60-something already. So they have to work at least another 10 years to accompany the child until the last one, until she's 25, you know? Then they'll be on their own feet. Some could be long before that. Some could be after that. But more or less 20-something, 25. Yeah, understand? So, 66, 67, have to work another until 70-something. And everybody else outside complained when the government changed the retirement age to 65. Understand? He's 66, 67, still working. And if you stop working, then there's no more income for the child to go to college and all that. And other children are still in college too. Some are 20, 21, just other 18, the other 26 still live at home together. They have good education and all that, but what a cost. And you don't forget how much it costed them to become a doctor, eh? How many years of hard work. You understand that? And then all that, just for that. Wow, I feel so sorry, you know. My heart really sank a little. I feel so sorry. And they are already fortunate people, very fortunate. They have their own clinic, they work together, you know, they're both doctors. And they have beautiful children, and they have a house already, you know, and their own clinic, and a car to run around. They really, you know, good. Well, for now, up to now, yes. But think of how many others people, they toil days and nights, and under all kind of weather, under all kind of health impediment, yeah, all kind of obstruction, all kind of sorrow and trouble. Just for what? Don't even have enough to take care of daily necessity, not to talk about saving. You understand? And if you have children like that, then of course you can't save much. If you want them to have good education, go to college, good college, and you know, their children speak several languages: French, German, English, Italian. Yeah, Vietnamese. No, it's me. I forgot. Yeah, because they go to good school, yeah, and they're still going to good school. And the children also has to work. Summertime they work in restaurant as a waiter, and the girls work in supermarket. Still, there's not much to save. It's not like I think that they should save a lot more, or that they should be richer or anything. It's not like that. What I mean is they work so hard all their life. Since kindergarten already, keep learning, you know. And they already been working since they were young. Child or every little thing, you know, newspaper stuff, earn a few dollars, you know, feeling proud. I have nothing against that. You know, we also work when we were young as a student or kids, you know, do something. I work also. I sew something when I was small, when I was high school. Yeah, I had to earn a little pocket money. And when I was even younger, before 10 even, under 10 years of age, I already worked. My aunt, she has a jewelry shop, and they mix gold and silver jewelry, you know. So I help with to do polishing and stuff like that, and earn a little money with my grandma together. We were cute, good team, you know. Yeah. So wow. So what I mean is, I've been working ever since, you know. Ever since I can walk, I guess. No, a little bit exaggerated. But since they were young, already working and studying and working and studying and working and studying, working at the same time. And with the parents helping, still that's how life treated them, you know, not much. I don't mean we should work thinking of only money. But that's what they do, you know. They go to school, work hard to earn a diploma, so that they can earn the money later. And that's the goal nowadays in the society. It's a pity because in the school, if they teach children more about moral standard, more about God, they're vegetarian, I'm glad. Thanks to the Supreme Television. Yeah, but still eat some fish and mushrooms. Shrimp stuff. It's not vegetable, but never mind. It's very good already. Okay, very good. I just meet them for a couple of hours. I don't want to stop. Let their neighbors stuff. And then the spaghetti will not taste any good anymore. Yeah, I don't want to point to the mushroom and say, listen, you're eating lives, you know. I thought, okay, let it be, because to be honest with you, many religions don't even teach them to be vegetarian like that, even not to talk about vegan. Yeah. So I brought some vegan stuff to give it to them, and I brought some books for the children. You know, these dogs and birds and wives and you know all that. Yeah. And real love, whatever I can steal from your brothers and sisters, because I was on the road all the time. Sorry, not all the time, but too often, and then I didn't think of things like that. Just by the way, you know, and so I brought them whatever I got. And I told them, look into YouTube, and you know, they did the, you know, the children all knew me. They said, then we know all about you. I said, how? What? Yeah, we looked on the internet, television. Your television just stopped 2 years ago. They know better than I. They know YouTube stuff, you know. I said, okay, then you tell your dad. I don't know how to get it out myself. I don't know how to look into the YouTube or iTube or our tip or whatever, you know. I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, you know, Facebook or Handsbook, I have no idea. So because he asked me how to, we talked about something, some book, you know, some musical. The children know everything. So I said, I don't know how to get it. I don't have any video for you. I just have this book. And then the children, 18 years, are looking. You YouTube, right? Tube, not tube. Oh, YouTube. Okay. I said, okay, there you go. Here you know everything. I was thinking I came to visit a normal family, just to have some normal conversation, to live such a normal life for a few hours. No, there I come. Okay, Guru, this, master, that already. My God, and I had to behave. I cannot just say anything I want or talk like before, talk like 30 years ago. I have to behave then, Oh my God, how tiring to be a master. Can't even hide anywhere. I didn't want to go there and preach to them or anything, I just want to say hello and give a few books and passing by, and glad to have some normal friends for a change. But no, they knew everything. Oh my God. All right then. So what I mean is, if the people will learn, have been taught in school since young age how important it is to search for the kingdom of God, or your great self, heavens, and they will grow up in that direction, Then even if they don't want to earn money, they will earn it. Now look at me, right? I earn too much, I earn so much, I give it away even. I cannot use it all by myself. Understand? I don't want to either. I did not intend to earn money, but this money just came in. And that I don't even take from you independently, understand? I didn't work so much. Of course I did work before because there's a business and I go lecture and then writing books and answering letters and, doing contact with maybe government leaders or all kind of people. So I was working very, very hard day and night. Sometimes I don't sleep for many days. Yeah, that's not a problem. It's just meditation was even lacking. So even if the children have been taught, what I mean is if they've been taught in high school or in kindergarten and upward, apart from all the education, worldly education, necessary education, if they've been taught also about God, more than just money or job, or get a better wife afterward, or get a more, educated husband or money-earning husband, then probably they would be more concentrate, because if you think of God, God will help you. God will help you. And all the blessing from heaven will bless that child. And if he was taught also to be vegetarian, vegan from childhood, then he's more clean, more pure, more calm. I just saw it on television yesterday. It is said on television, proof, scientifically proven that the people are vegetarian, are calmer, more tolerant. Yeah, they say that in German television. I saw that and I was happy. I said, oh, of course, what do you think? Yes. But the thing is, some religions don't teach people well, Of course, even raw meat, they have more light than cooked meat. Of course that. But still, it's not about you, is it? It's about the suffering of that animals. And now that we know, I have to confess, I didn't know much about environment before concerning the meat. I just concerned more about compassion. I just feel the way the animals feel. I feel for everything, even the trees and plants. I don't dare pluck flower or the... I did before I went to Kuan method, but now I don't do it anymore. I don't want any flowers. I don't go out and pluck anything. Even in the mountain when I was kind of short of things to eat, And people can pluck leaves, you know, we can boil leaves together to drink as tea or eat, or grass even, some kind of grass. But I didn't say, I said, don't worry, I won't touch it, don't worry. I was thinking about that, but I won't touch it. I couldn't do it, you know. So I put in some water, even though we have very shortage of water. Well, we say, you know, when I wash my hand, wash my face, I wash into a bucket instead. I cut the pipe under my sink, yeah, so that the water runs direct into the bucket, and I can use that for toilet or for some flower, so for the little bushes, grasses around me. Yeah. You collect rainwater and use. Yeah. But even then, sometimes you don't collect enough, so we have to always spare, you know, in case. And before I left that mountain, I put a lot of water in a big bucket for the bees, because they all come for water, bees and flies and birds. In that mountain, normally they have a stream, there's some water. It dripping before you can take a big bucket to bring home. Now don't have nothing. So all the bees and the birds and the rats, whatever, squirrel, they all came to my tent area. I put 2 tents, one for my dog, one for me. And then we have, before I leave, I was thinking, what to do? You know, I'm going. And how do the bees do it now? What to do? Because it will be hotter now, you know, July and August and September, it's very hot. It won't rain until maybe at the end of September. Even then, it's many months. So I was thinking what to do. Because if I put water there, maybe they drown, you know. When I'm there, I can pick them up, but when I'm not there, what to do? And if I put a lot of water, the bird might sleep in it and cannot come up. And then I was thinking of some situation. I put some branch, you know, like a branch, or if some birds, something fall down, it can come up like a stair, you know, similar. Yeah. And I also put some floating wood, you know, there's some small piece of wood bark that they sell them in garden shop. And I put some of them on a big bucket and they float on water, so the bee will never drown. So they know it. I tell them, go in the middle. You know, I train them before I go. I go in the middle, go on that thing, you know, that floating thing, and you know, don't drown. Don't wet your wing. If you wet your wing, you can't fly. And they know it. They just go zoop right in the middle. Oh, I was so happy. I said, good. Good student. Because even though the mountain has no water, but the survival strength of those mountain flowers, bushes and plants are incredible. The whole mountain is full of flowers, different kind. Yellow, purple, blue even, violet, darker yellow, pink, red. Oh, beautiful. I said, my God, I'm so rich, you know, big garden like this. And we use rainwater to filter for drinking. And so we manage okay, because otherwise if we just use rainwater, it's not good enough. I'm so very happy there, so happy. In fact, I'm not so happy coming back here. Well, I just thought I come and have a look, see how I feel. Going back to the civilization. Become more colorful. Pretty. Oh, it's not so bad. I get used to it. Yeah, okay? I get used to it soon. It's just our habit. You know, our habit. Yeah. Okay. I have a nice book. I have many, not as many as I want, but there are some books about Buddhism. The Buddhism is nice, easy, because they have many books. You know, many stories. The Buddha lived so long, You know, he became a monk, enlightened when he was only 30 something, like I was. And so he lived until 80s, 80s. So all these years he talks and talks and talks, different situations to different people, and he has a very good record. Anand. He remembers everything. My God, I wish I had one like that. Then we don't have to bother about it. I don't dare to call them to tell them that I'm coming. So we have to start immediately when I came. That's why I have to go scratching, looking for video and camera and all that. Understand? If we just had Anand, Buddha's assistant, right hand side, then we don't need all this. All he does is just talk, and then you write out for yourself, each one. So that's how it became so many sutra. I bet this is I think this is the most talkative religion that I think. The Christian, we have only one Bible, and Muslim one Quran, and others maybe just one, like Bhagavad Gita, some Vedas, and Sikhism. Sikh has one Granth Sahib. Maybe I don't know all the religions in the world, but the ones I knew, they have very not much story, not too many books, not too many sutra like Buddhism. Yeah, it's very interesting for me. I met this French doctor and he told me, when you see the mosquito, you do like this. So I say, yeah, just flush him out. I say, you do the same, no? I say, no, not really. No. I use a cup. And a cup, and then I put something under that and I put him out. Sometimes accidentally, yes. Because I tell you what, in the mountain, I had a very, very interesting, beginning. Meeting with a little insect. He was a she. He was a man-like, not arrogant, but kind of macho, reaction to me, I was trying to fix something for the dogs, or for me, I can't remember, or for both, mostly I couldn't, and I gave some to him. Less salty first, and then whatever I put afterwards, my part I put more. Otherwise I don't taste anything anymore nowadays. I keep asking the two person who takes care of my dog, is you eating well? Are you okay, everybody? And he said, yeah, it's good, why not, master? I said, I don't taste nothing. So it's me, I thought it's the weather, it's you, everybody the same. So I had to put a pepper, black pepper, and hot pepper, more spicy, something so that I can swallow. I'll be happy when the day comes when I'm free of all eating and wearing. I will wear something else, but I'll be happy if I don't have to do so much stuff, just for this body. But it's still useful, so I try to take care of it. Yes, otherwise it's just a construction of flesh and bones, and some water, and some little irons, and some little vitamin in it, or whatever, not much. If you take it all out together, I don't think anybody will buy it. The iron is probably enough to make one meal. Usually, And the bones probably could grind and make some calcium or something. Yeah, not much either. I don't think anybody will buy it. They'd rather buy a pig, or something. And our brain already wants it, And they'd probably eat some pig brain somewhere, but they don't eat my brain. Yeah. Anyway, so we are just nothing, absolutely nothing. But for this, nothing. We ate so much from the world and we caused so much trouble for the planet and we are really a nuisance. We are really ashamed. Even nowadays, even when I eat something, I feel like I'm burdening the planet. Even though it is the illusionary planet, but a lot of people, a lot of beings depend on it. So I share every day a portion of my spiritual merit point to any being, anyone that I can think of. Okay? Yeah. Okay, let's come back to the insect. Oh my God, I talked a lot. Okay, we even forgot the children before. Let's go back to the children. Your master is old. Let's face it. She forgets. Yeah. So if they taught the children, summary quick, okay, then we go to the insect. About God, about compassion, so we don't eat the animals. It's not even about the planet yet, So the suffering of the animals, they do suffer. Yeah, when they drag the animals to slaughterhouse, they really cry. They don't want to go. They try to stay there. They understand. When you take them for a walk out to the pasture to eat, they go with you, no problem. When you take them to the slaughterhouse, but the thing they do, I don't want to talk about it. Terrible. The thing we do to the animals before they die. For example, the cows, they make them walk through the sterilizing pool of water, and some drownings, because they cannot swim. They scare also, they force them and they push them and then they drown in that sterilization water, understand? They want to clean the cows before they slaughter, but this is terrible thing they do. Terrible thing. Many things, I cannot believe this. We are humans, we should be more humane. That's what I say. Forget about Buddhism or Christian or anything. We should be more humane. Humanism. That's what we should follow. Because we're stronger, we're more intelligent, we're more able. We can do everything. We can create things, we can invent things, we can eat anything else. The animals, they have no choice. And most of them eat only grass or, leaves and nuts and, they don't bother no one. We have so much thing to eat. We still shoot the birds in the sky, they're flying up there, they don't even bother us. Drag the fish, hook them up and suffering like that and bring them up to eat. Terrible. Digging in the ground where the fox or whatever animals are hiding already, they are frightened of us, so they will dig them out and eat them. My God. And not just eating, hunting for fun. Rich people have a lot of money, have nothing to do, go hunting for fun. I don't understand this. We don't even follow humanism, not to talk about Buddhism or Christianism or Islam or anything else. I don't know, we always say animals are bad and wild and ferocious, but we are the worst. Okay. Yeah, I guess I offend people. So what? The truth has to be told. Then the children will be more calm when they teach them all this. Compassion for other beings. Because they are beings. They're living beings. They know, they have feeling. They know how to love. Even plants know. Even the mushrooms, they know things. Yeah, the scientists have discovered that the mushroom, they make their own air conditioning. Yeah, this photograph proven. Yeah, they loosen their water. And then minimize, of course, it's only good for them. Don't go over there and turn off your air con and go to the mushroom and profit from it. It won't help you. But to the mushroom, they loosen water And then they create this kind of aircon, so they don't dry out so quick and don't die so quick. Understand? Mushroom. It's stupid looking mushroom. So, if the children learn all the moral standard, compassion since childhood, then they grow up, they will be a very better person, better citizen, more intelligent, and more helpful, constructive to the society, yeah, and more environmentally protective. Because we will not raise so much animals, and our planet will enjoy forever lovely climate, you know? Yes, because I'm already worried. I told my friend, I'm already worried about we talk about the fishing stuff and the dead sea and, you know, the dead ocean area and all that. And I said, I'm worried about your children's children. And he said, me too, he too. That's what we do to our children. And we say we love them, and we do nothing. I mean, you do something, but a lot of people still don't do anything, you know. They sit in the talk all day long, and this meeting and that important person, and nothing important come out. Just worry about petrol, you know, gas or things like that. They are minimum compared to the animals' husbandry. We all know that by now, yeah. And I send so many books, you know, from crisis to peace everywhere. The leaders, if they read it, they cannot say they don't know. Well, everybody knows. Nowadays, but I'm glad the television, they put more this topic already, more on the television than before. And even they mention vegetarians better, and they even advertise Western vegetarian companies. Yeah, vegan company. You know, ham, sliced vegan ham, this vegan, that vegan, wonderful. Yeah, people are more aware now. Yeah. If I don't have to work to meditate so much now, then I would continue to make the Supreme Television. But I think 5 years is enough to make an example, you know. And we send a lot of information everywhere to the leaders and to the newspapers, people. And now I told them to upload all our information, all the things I talk about, even my poetry. Even my poetry also has some Zen in it, you know. Even romantic poetry, there's some Zen in it. So upload them all on internet, so whoever has affinity, and they will know more. And then maybe soon we will have world vegan, world peace. Oh, let's hope. Vegetarians in childhood they become more intelligent. They don't have to even work so hard for the diploma. Yeah, it's easier for them to graduate. And then after graduate, they continue to be even more intelligent, or at least remain so intelligent, you know. And then it's easier to organize their life, you know. And saving won't be a problem. Money earning won't be a problem. Heavens will happen. Things will happen naturally, that they will earn their life simple, quick, and in abundance. Because everybody, it's already proven that vegetarian people, vegan people has more higher IQ. Yeah, and if they continue like that, then higher IQ all the time. That's it, huh? So truly, seek you first the kingdom of God, and everything shall be added unto you. Before you practice Kuan Yin method with me, your life will live more messy than now, right? You're more organized now, and saving is easier for you now. Yeah, and you're not starving anything, and you're wearing all nice, colorful SM design or anything, you know that? And you lack nothing, huh? Yeah. And you don't earn it, maybe you earn more than before or not, but you know how to save and you know how to organize your life and you're happier. Yeah, it's not about earning more money, but know how to save more and more contented. More happy with your life. That's important. It's not just about earning money, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Okay. So now, like my two friends, one is working here and one is working there also together, but have to go far away for 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time. Every month like that, and neglecting the marriage and, deprive the children from the company of both parents. I told him, have to be together. Work near home. Children have to study near home so you can keep an eye on them. 15 years old, you don't send them to England far away from home because she'd be lonely, girl, and naive, innocent, and easy to risk falling into bad companies. I hope they listen. I told them anyway. Yeah. So you see, really, if we seek the kingdom of God, all the things really shall be added unto you. It is, I am a good example. I think many of you are also good examples. Yeah? Yes. And even, otherwise, even a lot of people study business management, banking and all that, they still don't earn and don't save as much as you do and are not as happy as you. You go on holiday all the time, from China to France. My God. From Hong Kong here many times. Last time I called 5 persons, all Vietnamese, from Hong Kong, United States, England, Germany, from even down under, so far away, in Brazil and whatever. My God, where do they get so much money? A lot of people, they work so hard. Even doctor and all that, they don't have time for holiday. They don't have enough money for holiday if they have children. Especially if they have to take care of their own clinic, They have to pay for the staff, yeah? They have to pay tax, and don't leave much. When you do business, you have to declare everything. And they don't leave much for them to spare. And they have to keep working until maybe 70 something to accompany the last child. Both have to work. One is away from home, one is there. Oh my God. When you're more intelligent, you will know how to earn money easier. Or at least you say, they say 1 penny saved is 1 penny earned. Yeah, before you just spend and you don't know what and you don't know how to manage. And now you're just more focused and you just know. You just know. Nobody teach you. I can't just keep teaching every of you individually how to save your money, but you meditate. You see, you're connected with God. You're connected with the heavenly kingdom, and then they just help you. You become more intelligent and you clean yourself all the garbage, that obstruct your intelligence. Even the Buddha say, you are vegetarian, you become more intelligent. You don't steal, then your property will never be touched, never be stolen. And if you have no sexual misconduct, then have some kind of I forget, next time, okay? Next time we will talk about the 5 precepts more profoundly, okay? Maybe one day, 1 chapter, if I have a chance. If I won't get sick or anything like that. If the karma will not be too much. Or if I don't have to run to do meditation more. If a small group is okay, But if we have a retreat, for example, like 2 months before, everybody just wants to grab me so much and I have no heart to say no. So I look like almost a day and night and I have no time to eat, no time to sleep. and no time to even do shopping, to buy something, and then get sick and don't eat and get more sick. And take medicine and ruin the body immune system because just too much medicine and not enough food to balance it. You see what I mean? And that is too much. But I just couldn't say no when I look at their eyes and their face, like my dogs when they look at me. Oh, I cannot say no. And I was happy to do it. I was so glad and happy and love to do it. It's just the body doesn't always have the capability to withstand all that. I drive myself like a first-class car, and it's already old car. You see what I mean? Even first-class car, you have to give it a rest sometime. You can't just drive all day, all night, every day, every night. You understand? Yeah. It go very quickly. Yeah. And all this light, come and hurt my eyes and create more wrinkles. Yeah, otherwise I would look as young as you if I don't work so hard for everything, for everybody else. You know what I mean? And facing all this light, spotlight, then I probably look young forever. So some of you ask me, why the master, the youth well and all that, you so well and you stay young as I can, I give it to you. You'll be younger. So you see how the parents are the same. No? The children are growing, healthy, robust, and the parents shrinking, smaller. Yeah, like a dry plum, dry dates or something like that. And the children just get bigger and bigger, stronger. They're taller than the parents. My friends are children taller than them. And they were very tall before. And I feel like they're shrinking. Maybe scientific experiments or something like, honey, I shrink the kids, remember? Okay. Yeah, my God. I'm supposed to read the story for you. And I go on and on and on like that. You prefer the story? Huh?
Anything.
It's okay. But sorry, for God's sake, right? I forgot it in the insect. I haven't even finished my own story. The Buddha had to wait. No, the book won't run away. The story will stay here. I hope I can read it to you. Many interesting stories about sacrifice, about compassion, about loyalty, about enlightenment, about the consequence, the good consequence, success, good outcome of being compassionate, being yearning for enlightenment, meaning seek the kingdom of God. Yeah, many beautiful stories. The Buddhas had to sacrifice, countless of lifetime. He even chopped his hand, feet, bore holes into his body, and give away his children, his wife, and suffering untold hardship and physical pain in order to get even just one stanza of the truth. Just like everything, just even one short, they say poetry or something like that, talk shorten of the teaching of some sage. Like everything is impermanent. If you're born, then you will have to die. And meanwhile, you suffer sickness and all that. Just a simple sentence like that. He had to sacrifice his body because this person wasn't a normal person. When he wasn't a Buddha yet, he yearned to become Buddha or to know the truth and all that. So the gods always come and test him. They appear as someone else, not as a god, come down and say, he knows the truth, because the Buddha at that time wasn't a Buddha, and he yearned for the truth. He was a king or prince even. And they demand that you have to chop your hand, chop your feet, you have to give me your children for me to eat, and a wife for me to eat, you have to bore 1,000 holes in your body and put oil in it and make light for me. Then I will give you the truth. And only 4 sentences. And the Buddha at that time was willing to do that. Many more than that. In order to learn every lifetime just a little bit, but countless of lifetime until he became the Buddha that he was. Imagine, and we do nothing really like that. Are we lucky? We have just a good method. We don't even have to memorize just one sentence like this. And that sentence didn't bring him to Buddhahood or nothing even. You understand? Didn't bring him light or any contact with heaven yet. No. But after he died, because of his sincerity, of course he born into heaven. He had to then come back again and learn again and do sacrifice again. Oh my God. And even became some animals again, good one of course, and then become all kind of beings in order to study more, endure more, tolerate more compassion, more love, and then reach Buddhahood. Whew. I read all this and I said, I wouldn't want to be Buddha. Oh my God, how? If I had to do all this, how could I? Honestly, I couldn't. I couldn't bore holes into my body or take away my flesh just to give it to that teacher to eat. He didn't want to eat that. He just tested to see if that Buddha to me was really sincere or not. Wow, this wicked God, I'm telling you. I scold him also. What kind of cruel God is this? It's a low God, low level God. The God from the astral level. If you are God, you wouldn't let that guy sincere or not. You have no need to do that. Yeah? And also have to ask them to give away their children and their wife and all that even. So I said to one of my housekeeper that, because when I go out on the highway, when I coming back here on the highway where they sit a rest area to eat on the table, they will ask me for my dog, for a regalo, for a gift. I say, no, you can't. My dogs are very old now and they need a lot of medicine, a lot of visit to doctors, and they need a lot of special care. You don't have time for this. I don't dare to mention money because she doesn't look like, well off to do. Just an old woman wearing such, almost like regular clothes. So I said to one of my dog's keeper, housekeeper, but they only keep dogs because they don't keep my house. I keep everything. I cook, I wash, I clean, I mop, I vacuum, and I read and I meditate and I cook, I eat, and I feed my dog. The 3 dogs, snack, they feed the main thing with the medicine because I can't be regular. I must meditate different time. I can't always be at home. I have sometimes climb the mountain, go in the forest. I can't take the dogs with me. I can't come back on time for their medicine. So they take care of the main thing, but I take care of the big dog. Big dogs is easier. And I take care of wherever I live. I don't bother them. So 2 people take care of 3 dogs. Yeah, well, of course they go shopping sometimes for me because I don't go out. Wherever I stay inside. I just don't go out of the gate even. I don't go out the terrace or, of course I go out my tent and zip out. I have to go out sometime, but otherwise stay in that vicinity. It's not, sometimes I feel like a prisoner, but it's necessity. But sometimes I feel happy. Most of the time I don't feel like in prison at all. It's just sometimes when karma of the world or of yours coming, pressure me like that, then make me feel oppressive. But otherwise, I'm very happy, contented with my simple life. I'm more happy than all the kings on this planet in my simple tent and life. Understand my lifestyle? Yeah, if they bring some good food, of course, then we eat together. Dogs also. If they don't have it, then we just eat simple. Mostly I cannot eat too much. I try to. I have to. Everything don't taste good. Don't taste that good anymore. When I was younger, I can't have enough food. And now I have a lot of food, I can't eat too much. But I feel good, okay? I'm healthy. Yeah, now and then the karma came, then I kind of fell down the staircase or something like that. Or get sick, a little bit, but otherwise I feel very healthy, contented, happy, yeah? I feel I'm healthy and rich. Rich, not money-wise. I'm rich also money-wise, but that I share, yeah? Only rich to share, or to do things good for others people.